Hey, and welcome to this ActiveMember360 Quick Start training, all about how to get you set up with ActiveMember fast to create a basic membership site. And what it does really quickly, we're going to show you how ActiveMember360 works and how it integrates with WordPress and ActiveCampaign to allow you to build a robust and smart membership website or sites. So very quickly, I'm going to assume that you already have strong reasons for wanting to have a membership site, so I'm not going to talk about that. But why would you in particular want to have ActiveMember 360? Well, it allows you to do a lot of stuff. So if you've ever felt handcuffed by other membership site software, maybe they had really limited um, free versions, or granting access, whether it was free or paid, was somewhat problematic. ActiveMember 360 gets rid of a lot of those types of problems. Um, if you ever wanted more insight into your audience, then ActiveMember 360 really helps because it integrates your WordPress site with your ActiveCampaign account. So it pulls in all kinds of data into the contact activity stream, which also allows you to segment your audience and nurture and increase engagement, because you can literally see what your audience is doing. And so, even if you were to survey your audience, there are times where people don't answer with 100% honesty. And if you actually see what they do, that is the best way to determine what somebody wants. So this way, by having the tight integration with WordPress, pulling the data into ActiveCampaign, you can actually see what they want. You can actually see what they're doing. So what is ActiveMember 360 exactly? Let's get right into it. It's a paid membership plugin for WordPress. Okay, so there is a couple of different pricing plans here. Lowest is $9 a month. You can get monthly versus yearly pricing here. There's a free trial for 30 days, so recommend that if you're on the fence, go with the free trial, see what you think, and then kind of go from there. But essentially, it is a WordPress plugin, and once you install it, you're going to see this little menu come up, and then you'll have all kinds of different options that you can go through to configure your membership site the way you want to set it up. You can have unlimited membership levels, and it works on unlimited websites as long as they are all part of the same ActiveCampaign account. So it's extremely powerful and flexible. Now, what ActiveMember literally does is it gates your content. So it stops people from being able to see content that they're not authorized to see. But the brain of your site is ActiveCampaign. So if you have a contact inside of ActiveCampaign, you would assign a tag to them. The tag that they are assigned will determine what membership they are a part of and what pages or posts they are allowed to access. Okay, so we'll explain that in a little bit more detail. You'll see it displayed throughout this training. So don't worry about it if it doesn't quite make sense. Just stick with me, you'll see. But I just want to make sure you know this is a WordPress plugin. It's not free. You do have to pay for it, and it does not come with a shopping cart. So if you want to sell your courses or you want to sell your membership, then you need to have a separate shopping cart that integrates with ActiveCampaign. Um, there's SamCart, there's Active Relay, there's ThriveCart, and there's WooCommerce. They all do it. So you can pick the one that's best for you. The other thing is ActiveMember 360 does not have a built-in theme or learning management system. So if you want to make a certain look to your site, or you want to organize it in a certain way, or you want to create like a fancy looking membership dashboard, then you're either going to have to build that yourself out of whatever theme you're currently using. I know a lot of people use Divi. You could do something like that, but there's nothing out of the box that comes with the ActiveMember 360 software with the plugin at this time that will allow you to structure or define the look of, say, a lesson page or a membership dashboard. So just keep that in mind. Um, so you will need to have your have another option for that. And but basically, ActiveMember360 allows you to create a very smart website because of the tagging feature used with ActiveCampaign. And while it was only released, later on in the year in 2016, it isn't a brand new software because the team that has built ActiveMember360, they've been around since 2009. They worked on Infusion WP and iMember360, which is the Infusionsoft equivalent. It's like the sister product to this. So they've been working on this since 2009. So right out of the box, when you get ActiveMember360, it's got years of membership software experience baked right into it, and it's just getting better as ActiveCampaign continues to grow, and they get to work with that and new features all the time, and they're constantly innovating. So you don't have to worry about it being a new and buggy software if you haven't heard of ActiveMember 360 until recently. So how does it work? Again, it works with ActiveCampaign. ActiveCampaign is the brain. You basically just download your WordPress plugin, you upload it into your WordPress account, you activate your plugin, you go into your ActiveCampaign account, you find your API URL and your API key, and you plug that into the plugin, you activate it, and then the two are completely synced up. Don't worry, we will go over this in detail. I'm just giving you the highlights right now. Once you've done that, you can assign protection. You can create your membership levels. You can go into the pages and assign which ones are protected, which ones belong to which membership level. There is a bulk editor, so you don't have to go page by page if you've already got a lot of content. So that's how it works. And then once ActiveMember 360 has fully synced with ActiveCampaign, what it will do is it will automatically generate a password. So that way, every time you get a new contact into ActiveCampaign, there's going to be a password generated unless there was one previously existing. So now everyone who signs up is automatically got a password, and that means they're a member, and you can grant them access accordingly to whatever you want them to have access to. So that's essentially how it works. So if you have any questions, I'm going to tackle a couple of the typical questions, and if you have any more, feel free to leave one in a comment section or in a forum or by email. Up to you what you want to do. So if you do not have active campaign account, you can't use ActiveMember. There, like I said, there's a $9 account, gives you 500 contacts. That's more than enough to start with. You can start with that. You can't use this with WordPress.com. It has to be a self-hosted WordPress site. Again, it doesn't have any built-in shopping cart. It doesn't have a theme or an LMS integrated with it. There is some talk down the road about ActiveMember360 having a built-in cart that works with Stripe. That would be for like digital products. No word on when that's going to be released. So maybe by the time this is published, it'll be out, but there's no way to know. So that's essentially it. If you are coming from another platform, then you are going to have to migrate over to ActiveCampaign because ActiveMember360 is not a standalone plugin. It's not like Wishlist Member. ActiveMember360 exists because of its relationship with ActiveCampaign. So you have to have ActiveCampaign. You have to have it. You got to pass the API keys across so the two can talk to each other, and then you can tag up your contacts. And ActiveMember will make sure that they only see the content that they're supposed to see. So that's it in a nutshell. That's an overview on what ActiveMember 360 is, why you might want to use it, how it's set up, and all that stuff. And we're going to go through in detail now all the different steps. So your action steps now are, if you haven't already, download ActiveMember360. You can get a free trial if you want, till you know for sure if you want to use it. And also start planning out your membership area. If you've never built a membership site before, just kind of get it in your head. Like, how many levels do you want? Do you want a free level and a paid level? I recommend, if this is your first time, let's just keep it simple. Maybe just do a free and a paid, or maybe even just do a single like paid tier. But I recommend keep it simple. We'll build it together through this course, and then you can get a better feel for how everything works. And if you want to ramp it up from there, you can. But anyway, so that's it. Download the plugin. Start thinking about how many levels, how many tiers, what you want to do with your membership site. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.